Hello, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin and how are you doing? And this time in Sims 2 Through the Decades, I am going to travel to 1970s and I'm going to build a roller disco. This is going to be a fun community lot for your Sims to hang out, so let's check it out. And the music I'm going to use in this speed build is definitely the Sims 1 disco music. Oh, this music gives 1970s vibe to a whole new level. I really enjoyed music from The Sims 1. Disco is one of the radio stations that I love listening to. So definitely started off with a huge foundation for the lot, and I'm going to place the roller skating rink from The Sims 2 seasons. It's the centerpiece for this community lot. And the second most important item in this venue is definitely the DJ booth. I'm going to use the one from 3 Time instead of from Nightlife. It looks a little bit more older because of the color scheme. Also, I put the DJ booth on the raised platform so it looks much more nicer. So I kind of struggle what kind of style of the architecture is supposed to look like. Since it's a roller disco, so I might as well go all the way for the windows and doors, give a little more groovy, out of the box look. It's interesting because when I researched a bit of the 70s architecture, it's a bit more functional, a lot of boxy looking buildings. Maybe on the outside it looks it's unassuming, but when you go inside it's where all the fun started. So I sectioned off a lobby right after the entrance before the main area. Definitely the main area has the biggest space, and then I sectioned off also washrooms for your Sims, and then upstairs we have a bar and some lounging area for Sims to hang out. And definitely lighting is very essential to have a very cool roller disco. Definitely I have the lightings and the light balls. Sadly we don't have disco balls in The Sims 2, but these will do to spice up your roller disco area. So for the flooring, I use carpets that are a little bit more flashy, and this is the time that I'm not going to be shy away from using very colorful, very good carpets for builds. Usually I don't use that, and definitely a very eye-catching place to be. And then on the upstairs, I'm going to tone it down a bit, and I'm going to have very funky wallpaper instead. I initially put white paint on for the outline, but doesn't look right for a disco, so I'm going to lean towards a darker color, maybe or leaning towards grey, a little bit of a green blue tint to it later on, and you'll see that. Now the color scheme for 1970s that I found out, there are either two sides. One is a bit more grainy brown neutral color tone, another one is a more on the bright side. So I'm going to try to blend in and try to mix and match between these two styles. Now, as for the staircase, I definitely love this type of staircase that have glass blocks on underneath the steps. Definitely matches well with the wallpaper I chose. So as for the bathrooms, I was debating whether I should color code it between male and female bathrooms, and in the end I decided to just go against it, just have one color bathroom, and I have like those glittery little tiles for the walls and the green avocado green floor tiles. So it's been a while. I built a community lot with a huge building area, and definitely has a lot of adjusting to do. Sometimes I push it out a little bit, cut it a little bit more closer to the edge, this and things like that throughout the whole build. Just to make the DJ booth a little bit more special, I will put half walls to separate the DJ corner to the main area. As for the upstairs, I initially wanted to keep the upstairs color scheme a little bit more toned down because of all the flashy colors. But once the bar was built, it doesn't feel right, so I had changed a bit of color scheme. So for downstairs, I keep it more orange, yellow and brown. And for the upstairs, I'll keep it simple and keep it to green, yellow and pink. By the way, this bar, I believe this is from the Sims 2 University. I'm quite surprised quite a lot of expansion packs and stock packs has very interesting pieces of furniture that is suitable for the older retro style of building. For the groovy wallpaper, definitely if you use just one type of that wallpaper, it will definitely look very samey and doesn't look very natural. So there are different variations of the same wallpaper series. So I have to pop in bits and pieces here and there, so it has a variation to it. Doesn't look very too mechanical. By the way, this bar, I believe this is from the Sims 2 University. I'm quite surprised quite a lot of expansion packs and stock packs has very interesting pieces of furniture that is suitable for the older retro style of building. Are they historically accurate? No, but I definitely think they are very inspired by the time period they are trying to imitate. When I was building halfway, I was like, oh my gosh, how could I forget the lighted glass dance floor tiles, man? This is definitely needed for roller disco, so I put it around the roller skating rink, so your Sims can, while they're skating, and then the lights on the floor were changing. Really cool and nice. So there are a lot of space on the second floor, so I just put some sofas for Sims to lounge around, and a photo booth, and also some decor to make this place a little bit more interesting. And I changed the bar areas, the floor tile of the bar area into glass tile, a little bit more suitable for a much more groovy bar. So for the landscaping outside, initially I just want to keep it simple, and because it's an urban area, so not much of a greenery is involved. But after that, I changed my mind. I put it some patches of grass turfs so that look like interestingly fine to attract your Sims to come over here to hang out and chill. And throughout this build, I definitely used a lot of these neon colored fluorescent lights. Definitely this venue has a lot of colored lights, doesn't have a lot of white or off-white lighting. Okay, we are reaching to the end of this speed build. What do you think about this 1970s inspired roller disco plot? Leave me a comment and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to West Anime Sims for updates for more Sims content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!